Good to be centered to start off the game. A couple of wideouts close together on that right side, and Hug takes the shotgun snap, reverse, flea flicker. Hug has his ball tipped, and it's intercepted by the linebacker, and this could be a pick six. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Flea flicker bobbled at the line of scrimmage by one of the defensive linemen for the Huskies. The linebacker picked it up and took it to the house. Touchdown Huskies as the Wichita Falls Hershey Huskies get on the board first. Ball gets tipped up in the air and delivering it to the end zone 50 yards down the field. I have Isaiah White, defensive back. He's a senior and just outran the Rangers to the house. Good looking play as it developed, and Hug had a chance, had a good pocket formed as he went on the flea flicker. The PAT is up and it is no good. Wide right and low. 6-0 Huskies on the opening play of the ball game on 98.3 KXDJ. Has a back in the set, flanked off to the left, and he'll call for the shotgun snap, pops it up in midair and loses the football. Hershey will have it at the 26. A fumble on the center snap exchange, and Nathan Hug one-armed it, popped up in the air, and it was a treat to try to watch someone try to catch that greased pig. And unfortunately for Ranger fans, Amiri Campbell, defensive end, a senior, hopped on the ball at the 26. It would have been a loss of 4, but 2 Huskies were in the backfield as he kept that one there and ran short for about 3, maybe 3.5. Second down, we'll call it a long 6 or a short 7. Shotgun, back to the left, handoff up the middle, into the secondary to the 5, to the goal line, touchdown Huskies. Up through the middle, Dimarca Foster takes it to the house, 23 yards on the second play from scrimmage. And Wichita Falls takes an early 12-0 lead in the first quarter with 1 minute and 11 seconds passed by. Rangers give up a rushing touchdown on the second play offensively for the Huskies. They scored on a pick 6 to start the game off on the first play from scrimmage for the Rangers, an interception that was popped up in the air from the line of scrimmage. Here's the snap. It's good. The hold is good. The kick is up, and this one is much better. It is through the uprights. 10:49 left first quarter. Hershey 13, Perryton 0 on 98.3 KXDJ. His role at quarterback, the senior signal caller, will march up to his post at around the 28th. Ball spotted on the 33 from the right side hash. Trips to the left. Staggered and slanted from the hash mark out to the numbers. High snap. Brandon Daniels gets the handoff. Blitz, look, fumble. The ball comes down. Picked up by Hershey and into the end zone. Touchdown, Hershey. 19-0 as Brandon Daniels had it stripped. And running it to the house was Ezekiel Holmes. Holmes, 33 yards on the fumble recovery and touchdown. And Hershey takes a 19-0 lead with 1:23 gone by here in the ball game. 10:37 on the first quarter clock. The right-footed place kicker waiting for the snap. It's a little high but corralled, and the kick is up, and it is good. Putting it through the uprights was Jadon Durham, the junior kicker for Hershey. 1:23 gone by here in the ball game. Hershey 20, Perryton 0 on 98.3 KXDJ. Husky defense has 14 points, 14 points, and the offense has 6. The punt is bobbled, muffed, goes behind the back of the return man, and he zigzags in open field and is able to get through traffic. Running up to the 35, breaks a tackle to midfield, into Perryton territory and trying to be tackled, breaks through that tackle, and he's going to go the distance. It's going to be a punt return for a touchdown by DeMarqua Foster. 90 yards after muffing the punt. He's able to run away from traffic and broke a tackle from Nathan Hug, the punter, at the 40-yard line, and had everyone from Perryton behind him and pretty much trotted into the end zone. 26-0 Hershey over Perryton. And the PAT is upcoming.
Yeah, I don't think Perryton got on the bus this afternoon.
Here's the kick. It is Good. 3 minutes and 29 seconds have run off the clock in the first quarter. And Hershey leads Perryton 27-0 on the radio on 98.3 KXDJ. And looks over to the coaching staff, ready for the play. Trips to the right side. That's the short side of the field as they work from right to left in the white uniforms with red accents. Option read, handoff to Daniels up the middle, make that Dakota Buck inside of Hershey territory, and Buck's helmet comes off at the 39, but the best run of the day by far, Dakota Buck in there, who has shown the most desire to try to get extra yardage, and Buck gets the first down for the Rangers into Hershey territory to the 39. All right, offensively, we haven't seen a lot of Hershey yet, but it will be the quarterback, Martez Vranya, from the right side hash mark, moving from left to right in the baby blue uniforms. Airmails the defense for a wide open receiver at the 40. He's gone to the house. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Xavier Wilson got somehow behind the defense all alone, and Vranya saw him and delivered a throw on a rope of about 35 yards in the air, and there was no one in the area of Wilson, and he took it to the house. Xavier Wilson puts another 6 up on the board, and the Hershey Huskies lead the Rangers 33-0. First quarter, 4:47 left in the first. PAT upcoming from the 10-yard line. From the right-footed kicker, the snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is up, and it is good by Jadon Durham. 7 minutes and 13 seconds have elapsed, and the Huskies have put up 34 on the board. They lead it 34-0 on 98.3 KXDJ. Sure. Snap to Dakota Buck, and he runs with enthusiasm past midfield and into Hershey territory with a gain of 8. And so far, the best runs of the game, the best offense, the best highlights have been 2 runs by Dakota Buck for a combined 16 yards on 2 carries.
Yep.
Buck picks up 8 and takes it into Husky territory. He's off to the left stirrup of Nathan Hugg, who drops back in the shotgun, trips off to the right side. That's the wide side of the field. Looked like early movement, but Hugg will keep it on the quarterback keeper, runs into his own man and bounces off like Super Mario. Then he's spun down hard at the 34-yard line. Oh my, the tackler on the play for Hershey was Nathan Downing, and Downing just threw Hugg kind of like a rag doll, spun him around 360 style. But what a run by Hugg on the quarterback keeper. It's first down and 10 from the Hershey 34 from the left side. Nathan Hugg, the senior signal caller. They've got Connor Lane in uniform tonight from the JV. He's the backup quarterback, and of course Hernandez has played some quarterback snaps. He would be an obvious choice as well. Here's Dakota Buck, past the 40, past the 45, and near the first down marker, short of midfield at the 48. Dakota Buck has made 3 8-yard carries tonight and has looked impressive doing all 3.
Yeah, each time he's gotten the ball in his hands, he's made 8 yards. Might want to use that a little more.
This one will be a 9-yard gain as Buck goes off the sideline and catches a breather. He's knows that he's been out there defensively and offensively, and that's the quagmire that Coach Coursey is under as to how much can I play my all-star athlete defensively and offensively. Here's Hugg. Second down and 14 as the Rangers went backwards on that one, just a yard short of midfield, but still in Hershey territory at the 49. Cater in there at tailback, off to the right side of Hugg. He bends down and calls for the shotgun snap, a little high, but he's able to get the ball to Hart. Picked off on the tip drill at the 48. To the 40, it's a foot race to the 30, the 25. Now breaking inside the field, he's gone. 5-4, 3-2-1, touchdown, Hershey. Tip drill touchdown after the pass was just a little bit off the mark, and taking it to the house on the interception return for Hershey was Garrick McKinney. McKinney, a senior defensive back, surrounded the receiver, and when the ball popped up in the air, said something like bingo.
Thank you very much.
And I'm gone. One tackle to break at around the 15, but looking like he was going to go to the sideline, cut it into the interior of the field. And now that's 2 pick sixes tonight from Nathan Hugg to the defense. Snap is good, the hold is good, the kick is a line drive, and it is good. 5:24 left on the first half clock. Hershey 41, Perryton 0 on 98.3 KXDJ. But it does give you an extra day to work on the Borger Bulldogs. Here's the snap to Hugg. Handoff to Daniels. As he goes forward and gains at least 9, maybe has 10. Brandon Daniels to the 40-yard line.
8, 8, 9, and 10. How about that? It's the one bright spot so far tonight.
Brandon.
And that would be the 7th first down of the ball game.
I just dropped a beatbox on you, Brad.
I heard that.
Third down. Hugg in the backfield. Wide open receiver. Dakota Buck catches the ball at the 22. Inside the 22 to around the 15. Buck all alone as the wideout on the left side and is able to scramble for a pass and catch. Move the chains. It's a Perryton Ranger first down. 2:37 left in the first half, and so that timeout with the clock winding down was something Coach Corsi brought up from the playbook and saw Buck out there alone, and Hugg put it on the mark. Here's
We'll keep you on the road.
play from scrimmage. Hugg keeps it and is sacked. So the timeout for Hershey allowed them to see what Perryton was going to do with that call, and felt like they were going to run the ball, stack the box full of Huskies, and that's the end of the first half. Brad, gain of 5.5, we'll call it 6. 2nd and 4 from the Husky 34-yard line. Running play, Foster through traffic, getting through and breaking a couple of tackles to midfield, slips through another would-be tackler, and chased down from behind by Dakota Buck, finally at the 36. Foster hard to bring down, shifty, fast, and good balance there by the running back for the Huskies. Foster is a junior for the Class 4A Division I Hershey Huskies. They are in the same district with Sanger, Burke Burnett, Decatur, Gainesville, and of course the team that has the coolest socks around, Argyle. And that's what they're going with, showing a blitz look from the defensive left side. Handoff running to the left, and great job there stringing the play off with Steven Hernandez, dropping the running back with a 4 or 5 yard loss. Nice play there by the defender as Isaiah White had nowhere to go. Loss of a couple. 2nd down and 5 after the first down carry and penalty. 2 wideouts to that side. One back in the set off to the left shoulder. Fumble on the play, and the Rangers had a chance at it, but it's the quarterback, Grania, getting it in the open field, tackled at the 32. Great open field tackle on the play that time by the move up in Omar Castanon. Castanon with a huge open field tackle on the Hershey quarterback, who dropped the ball, and the Rangers had a chance to pick it up, but Veronian could spot it before the Ranger defender could, as he was trying to hold on to his block, and Veronian was like, I don't have the ball. I got to find the ball.
Yeah, and he just scooped it up and headed for the end zone.
Red helmets with a Husky on the helmet on either side. The Rangers in the white uniforms with red numerals and red sleeves, red helmets with a white headgear. Veronian sacked on the play, being chased down from behind. What about that, sports fans? Steven Hernandez comes on a blitz from the right side and sacks Veronian with his back to Hernandez, and he took him down from behind and made that play go for a loss of 8 yards. 2nd down and 18, sack by Hernandez from the backside. Quarterback never saw him. Stuck that helmet right in to the numerals in the back on the quarterback, right between the 1 and the 7. Here's Veronian from the left side hash this time, trips to the right side. Running play, Foster has a big heavy up front, breaks 1 tackle, slips through 2 more. Inside of Perryton territory, breaks the tackle to the 35-30. Boom! Crackback block to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Foster, as he goes the distance and scores from 52 yards out, and a huge crackback block delivered there to Zachary Githens. You'll see that one on the replay, but that one is going to hurt, as Githens thought he had him dead to rights and was peeled off and planted on the turf at around the 15 as we watch it on the replay board, and you'll be able to see it on those A-Tech for You replays as well. as Githens thought he had him, was chasing him down to the sidelines to the 30. Foster points out, and then boom, Githens is just hammered on the play. And Foster takes an arm and a leg and just takes it into the end zone with tremendous balance. The kick is no good. 5:50 left to go here in the third. Hershey puts another rushing touchdown on the board, 53 yards for the running back, DeMarqua Foster. He's the real deal. 5:50 to go, 47-0 Hershey on the radio, 98.3 KXDJ. Wow. Well, we talk about the replays, Brad. You've got a chance to tell the folks they can't see this game, even if they're not here. Here's the kickoff angle to the left side. Caught at the 32, up to the 35 by Ariano, and he'll be dropped at around the 40. No, he gets loose to midfield and is able to be triple tackled at that spot. They'll split the Mendoza line with the football. First down and 10 Rangers as Ariano goes through traffic and returns it for nearly 20 on the kickoff return. Brad, tell them how they can watch the replay either by the season, by the game, or even by some highlights.
Hey, you can watch the replay of the ball game on PTCI and on Vive cable on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. On their community channels. You can also catch the highlights on my YouTube page. Just do a search for Perryton Ranger football, and you'll find it there on Sunday nights. And those are available at A-Tech for you at 101 South Main. Fumble
on the play as the running back never knew that Hug was going to do the wraparound handoff. Cater was oblivious and thought that the play was busted, and Hug's trying to tell him, hey man, sorry, I never got the ball. And that'll be a turnover as the Rangers cough it up on the 45-yard line, and the Huskies quickly pounce on it and will get the fumble recovery. And that is the third fumble of the ball game, I believe.
Let's see. We've got interception, fumble, punt return, interception, fumble. That's the turnover.
Couple of interceptions, a couple of fumbles.
Yeah.
First down and 10, Hershey inside of Perryton territory at the 47, moving from left to right. 5:01 on the clock, still in the third quarter. And so far, it's been a regulation clock. I would think that would go to more of a friendly clock. Here's Foster through traffic, bounces off tacklers, gone. 20, 15, 10, 5, stretches it out and scores. Touchdown, Huskies. DeMarqua Foster takes it to the house, 47 yards for the score. And that'll make the score 53-0. PAT upcoming. 4:20 on the clock as Foster just goes through, and he's 2 strides in between Perryton defenders. By the time they think about reaching out an arm and trying to glance him or go down and catch him, he's sprinted through that area.
You know, and you're just not going to arm tackle this guy.
Kick is up, and it's no good. Wide right. 4:50 left to go in the third. Hershey adds on another on a 53-yard rushing touchdown by Foster, who's racking up the yardage here tonight. We're back in 1 minute on 98.3 KXDJ. Marks one of 2 wide receivers split to either direction. Here's the handoff to the back, and he'll get through traffic and get the first down. Into Perryton territory, slips a tackle to the 45-30, and will be pushed out of bounds at around the 30, make that the 26. That was Andrew Calvin, the senior, one of 3 capable, very capable runners for this Hershey Husky team. Foster being the number 1 option. Vranya, the quarterback, also top-notch in his running ability. And now we've seen Andrew Calvin out of the backfield that has the same 5-stick transmission. And he's able to take it into Perryton territory to the 26. Vranya breaks the huddle with a couple of backs in the set. One will go up to the slot left. 2 wideouts to that short side. A back flanked off to the right hip. That's going to be Calvin. And Calvin will get the handoff, bounces outside of a tackler and into the end zone. Andrew Calvin 6 yards out for the touchdown. Huskies put up another rushing touchdown, this time by the senior running back Andrew Calvin. Went outside of a blocker that was holding the block there at about the 5. Made contact at the 1-yard line, but was able to knee pad deflect that into forward progress and into the end zone with a barrel roll. 9:18 left to go in the ball game. Hershey 59-0 with a point up. Coming, it's up, and it's good. Wichita Falls Hershey 60, Perryton 0 on the radio on 98.3 KXDJ. 3rd and 12. Hug in the shotgun with a back behind his right buttock. Here's Hug scrambling, chased, fakes the throw, fumble, and that'll be a lost ball, and Hershey will get the ball. Hug tried to throw the ball out as if he was going to option it, and I think when he tried to bring it back in, he didn't have a good handle on it. He got hit with contact, and that coughed the ball up, and that will be the 3rd fumble of the ball game for the offense. 1st down and 10, Hershey from the Perryton 43. 7:04 left to go here in the ball game. 60-0, Hershey in front. Takes a knee at the 26-second mark, and that's the ball game. Hershey dominates tonight, 60-0. As you heard it right here on 98.3 KXDJ. Post-game show coming up in just a few moments on your home for Ranger and Rangerette Sports, 98.3 KXDJ.